YouTube, what's happening? Coach Marcus, Hoop Never Stops Academy. We're in the sanctuary. I got my squad with me. This is a Kobe Bryant pivot triple threat move. I've seen other players do it. Kobe, in my opinion, he's one of the ones I've seen do it the most. This is called a front pivot spin. We're gonna do it out of pivot triple threat. We're gonna use some jabs to create some space, shift the defense to one side, and then attack our backside, which I'll explain in a second. Let's get to it. Class in session. All right, cones represents defense's feet. That's your defender in their stance. You'll approach this here. We're in pivot triple threat. Toss to yourself. Give yourself space. I don't care what you do when you catch, but I do want you to middle jab first, inside of the defense's feet. From there, you're gonna go into a cross jab. Now I'm outside the defender. In this case, defender's gonna shift over. That's what we're working on. They shift over. My backside is wide open. All I gotta do is get there. We're gonna front pivot and spin on our back foot. So it's here. Keep your hips down so you can have speed on your pivot. Also, turn with your chin to the shoulder so your spin goes quickly. Last thing, which is important, remember, and you guys know this, when I front pivot spin, I can pick up my pivot foot as long as the ball goes down before my pivot foot. That's legal. You have the option of finishing at the rim, or you can pull up, float, or whatever you want. All I want to see is the middle jab, cross jab, front pivot spin. Make sure you delay your front pivot spin when you cross jab, because I want the defense to slide, and then I front pivot spin. All right, catch you up. Good. 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 All right, as you see, this is pretty basic. This is just having good footwork at a pivot triple threat. Again, Kobe made this very famous, front pivot spins. You're gonna do this pretty much anywhere that you can catch the ball and pivot triple threat and have space to the side of you and nobody's behind you, obviously. So you wouldn't do it in the full court, you would do it in the half court. You want to be able to do this for a very specific reason. You cannot have enough moves or options at a pivot triple threat, period. Good, let's add this. Let's front pivot spin and change direction. So as soon as you come down out of this front pivot spin, let's skip and go in and change directions. I don't care how, you can exchange. Good. 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 Yeah, Queen, I see you, baby. All right, so this is a pretty simple one. Again, pivot triple threat, you can't have enough options. This is an easy one. If I cross jab outside the defensive stance, they have to either slide, and if they do, I will front pivot spin on them. If they don't, I got something for you on another video on that. You'll love that. Like, subscribe, comment. See you on the next one.